Oh, hello again. Well, here's the little rascal I was talking about. Looking at the standard of that, though, I think Clive might have done that one. Looks terrible now, doesn't it? But I assure you, after a little bit of perseverance, it'll be fine. Well, usually you get a little bit of a sandpaper there and just rub that surface off. But as you can see, with the best will in the world, and you professional brothers of the brush will undoubtedly already know, if you use your fingers to try and rectify something of this nature, it gives an uneven surface. So what I've done, I've invented, I've made really, it's not, I wouldn't say it's so much of an invention, although if there are any companies like Dyson or something of that kind that want to patent this idea, I'll be very grateful for any mentions, likes or comments. But I'll show you what it is. Oh, here it is. This is the little fella that I'm talking about. Doesn't look much, but I can assure you this will give a more satisfactory job than using the fingers. So first thing you do is you remove the handle. This is a handle I made earlier. Now it's very important that you use a screw that is slightly bent. Not because it works any better than a straight one, of course it doesn't. That's a waste. You know, if you use screws that are perfectly straight, that could have been used to fix items together, whether that be wood or chipboard or anything of that nature, that would be wasteful. And as we learnt in Tony Two Coats top tip number 23, if you waste resources, they become scarce, and the next thing you know, you go to B&Q and get some screws and they've gone up in price because somebody somewhere has used a perfectly good screw for something like this. Anyway, and it comes. Don't waste screws or anything else really. So what you do, get a piece of this. You could measure it. I don't bother because obviously 35 years in the trade has given me a certain amount of skill. You place that around there, right, leaving a small hole there. Don't whatever you do, make the sandpaper so large that you cover the hole which you're going to put the handle. So it goes in there like that, goes around there like so. Bring it taut. Doesn't matter about the overlaps on the other sides too much. Then you screw it in like so. That's the handle. And this has a flat surface, unlike the human fingers. Human fingers are great for most things, very skillful. You try sanding down a wall with fingers, you ruin it. So here we are again with the device. I don't know what to call it yet. If you've got any idea what I should call it, please let me know. Circular motion, flat surface to flat surface equals a good job. I'm going as fast as I can. If your younger viewers might be able to do this a bit faster than me. I, on the other hand, had an email recently from a gentleman that said, "How old are you? You've got a lovely head of hair." I thought it was very kind of you, Cyril, but I said I am actually 60 years old. So Tony Two Coats, if anyone's interested, is 60. Well, I'm actually 59. I'm 60 on Wednesday this week coming. Let's have a feel what that feels like now. Getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Look, it's not much on there though, it's very still. This is decorator's caulk, of course. You might remember that from previous posts. Don't forget to have a look at that. Tony Two Coats top tips, how to use decorator's caulk properly was one of the favourites. I'm getting quite exhausted doing this. Okay. There you go. Right, I'll come back later. show you how I got on. It's almost entirely perfectly flat now. But just to finish it off, you use the handle. There you go, otherwise it would have been pointless putting that on. Okay, let's have a go back now to the office, as it were, and go and have a think about what we might call this. Well, there we go, the job's done. I feel pretty good about it. I'll show you how to paint it in another post. Shouldn't be too difficult, just cover it. But what do we call this? That's the thing. Don't know what to call it. Flatty Swirler. Flatty Swirler does a lovely job. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Doesn't really matter what it's called. Just if I know what it's called, I can describe it in another post, and you'll know what I mean. But I can't think of anything relevant. Flatty Swirler.